The year was 2497, and Earth was burning again. High above the dying blue marble, the Zarian armada filled the sky, black ships like thunderclouds, blotting out the stars. Their leader, High Admiral Korvac, stood at the bridge of his flagship and watched as humanity's last defense fleet formed a desperate line. "End this species," he growled. "They've resisted for too long." On the UNS Resolute, Admiral Reyes stared at the holographic map. Only 32 ships remained against hundreds. The fleet's AI whispered cold numbers. Probability of victory, 0.3%. Reyes smirked. "Then we've got a chance." Every captain on that channel was exhausted. Faces scarred, ships half repaired, oxygen running low, but no one surrendered. For 50 years, humans had run, rebuilt, and fought again. Every world lost, Mars, Europa, Titan, had only fueled their rage. Now Earth was the last line. Down in the hangar bay, Lieutenant Mira Khan strapped into her fighter Valkyrie 9. She touched the cracked photo taped to her console. Her family on Luna Colony, wiped out in the first wave. "Valkyrie 9 ready for launch," she said. Her wingman laughed bitterly. "You know this is suicide, right?" She smiled. "Since when did we ever let that stop us?" The bay doors opened. The stars looked cold and endless. A graveyard waiting for names. The battle began with a roar. Thousands of plasma bolts crossed the void. The Resolute shook under impact, but her guns returned fire, slicing through alien hulls like lightning. Human ships burned. Yet even as one fell, another took its place, engines blazing, charging head-on. Admiral Korvac watched, disbelief flickering across his reptilian face. "These creatures, why do they not retreat?" his second officer hissed. "They're irrational, driven by emotion." Korvac frowned. "No. They fight as if death itself owes them something." Half the human fleet was gone. The Resolute's shields collapsed, and fires tore through its decks. Reyes stood in the smoke-filled command room. "We can't hold the line," his officers shouted. He didn't answer. Instead, he opened a secure channel. "All ships. New order, full charge. Target the enemy's flagship. We take them with us." Every surviving captain nodded, no hesitation. If Earth was to fall, it would fall with fire. Mira Khan's squadron dove through the debris, dodging plasma storms and wreckage. One by one, her friends were torn apart, but she never slowed. "Come on, you bastards," she whispered, locking her missiles on the flagship's reactor core. "Let's see what a human heart can do." The Resolute was barely holding together, its engines screaming. Admiral Reyes stood at the shattered bridge window, staring at Earth, glowing faintly behind the flames. He pressed a single button. "For Earth. For every world they took from us." The Resolute rammed straight into the enemy flagship. A brilliant explosion tore the heavens apart, light brighter than the sun, vaporizing ships on both sides. The shockwave silenced space. When the light faded, only drifting wreckage remained. The Zarian command was gone. Their fleet, leaderless, broke and fled. Weeks later, Earth's battered surface glowed faintly from orbit. Among the debris, an emergency pod floated. Mira Khan inside, still breathing, barely conscious. She looked at the sunrise through the cracked glass and whispered, "We're still here." Across human space, the message spread like wildfire. The Zarians are gone. Earth stands. Humanity lives. Epilogue, the legacy. Centuries later, on the rebuilt world of Earth, a monument stood in the ashes of old Geneva. Carved in steel were the words, "Here stood those who refused extinction. They were human, and they never surrendered."